Are instant cash offers a scam? Did you know that in 2023, over 100,000 American homeowners sold their properties through instant cash offer programs? But here's the very shocking truth. Studies show that sellers lost an average of about 30,000 to 150,000 compared to the traditional market, open market sales through the MLS and through a professional agent. So, are these instant cash offers really too good to be true, or are they just another elaborate scam? Hi, this is Robbie Thomas, your Bay Area downsizer, and today we are diving deep into one of the most controversial topics in real estate, that is instant cash offers. So in the Bay Area, you've got multiple constant calls and texts, and you've seen signs on street corners, on busy street corners, received postcards like the colorful ones, or bandit signs wherever you drive around, or signs in your creative mailers in your mailbox, and probably watched countless advertisements online promising quick, hassle-free home sales. So if you have had that experience with instant cash offers, share your story or experience in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more real estate insights and content. Hit that notification bell to stay updated on the latest market updates and trends and latest content too. So let's get into the meat of instant cash offers. These companies promise to solve all your problems instantly. One of the main things that they focus on is no repairs needed, close in as little as 5 to 7 days, no realtor fees, no staging or showings, and cash in your pocket, which is the best convenience immediately. And then they underline and emphasize on the word as instant. But as the saying goes, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this particular model of home selling. So first, let's look at the model of the whole instant offers and how they work. Let's break down the three main types of instant cash offers, because it's not just one kind of cash offer that comes from one kind of company. There are about three different subdivisions or the way they operate. Number one are the big, large corporate iBuying companies. They call ibuyers basically. Some of them are Open Door, OfferPad, Redfin now. This is just the most popular ones. There are many more. Number two would be like We Buy Houses companies. They're usually not as big as the Wall Street ones, usually smaller operations, often family owned and market specific expertise. So they're probably like locally. Then the third is the individual investors, solo operators, usually looking for some specific type of property in a city, often working with hard money lenders or their own money to buy, fix and flip or rent. The instant market is exploded in the last few years because of shortage of inventory, and sellers don't realize that these companies aren't charities looking to do a favor. They're businesses trying to make large amount of profit from your house and situation. So let's look at the mechanics of how the cash offers work. So number one is the initial contact. Somebody from the company will contact you once you click on one of the advertisements or the mailer that you responded to. You submit your information, then you fill out the preliminary documentation, and then they give you an offer. Number two is the property assessment. Company sends their representative, then the detailed inspection is performed, and often more thorough than the traditional inspections because they use specific inspectors who have an affiliation. Number three is the offer itself. They're almost lower than the initial offer, repairs and improvements will be deducted, and then service fees are added. So the last step is closing, and while they're closing, they say 5 to 7, 14 days quick close, flexible moving time, and all cash transaction. Now let's go and break down the math of the typical transaction in the Bay Area based on the prices. The average home sale, single family home, is about $1.5 million. The initial offer would come in at $1.1 million, between $1 million to $1.2 million. That's 70 to 80% of market value. Then the repair deductions of 50, 60,000. Service fees is added on like 15 to 20,000. And then the final cash offer of $1.15 million. So the original market value would have been 1.5 million, and then now you got an offer of 1.1 million, give or take a few thousand. That's a huge difference. There's a 400,000 difference from what the open market could have got you through a traditional sale. So there's also hidden costs. Let's look at some of the hidden costs. So let's take two homeowners. So one of them is offered the initial 1.1 million, but after inspection, as I had mentioned, it goes down to $1.1 million, and then the deductions and comes to $1.15 million. And the homeowner, which is the second one, the fees weren't clearly explained until the closing, so they're under the impression that they're getting 1.1 or slightly higher, and then they get much lower, which is not like a traditional sale. In a traditional sale, everything is disclosed upfront based on the actual final sales, and it is disclosed to the seller. So some of the other things that are hidden are the service fees, which is like 5 to 7, then the repair deductions, then the convenience fees can be tagged on, closing cost adjustments, then there's market risk deductions. These are vague language use which can bring down the final offer price. So let's look at why instant offers work. So these companies operate on common emotional triggers with people who are actually going through some real hardship. And most homeowners already going through a tough time when they're going to sell. But some actually have fear of the unknown, the desire of certainty, anxiety, time pressure, and sometimes even financial stress. So these companies, they know exactly what to say to make their offer seem like the best option right in front of them. So they want the seller to avoid the stress of showings, or don't they say don't worry about repairs, and then they say get cash in your pocket now, or move on your own timeline, and then guaranteed closing is another thing that they usually use. But let's look at when cash offers actually make sense. Yes, sometimes it makes sense to go with a cash offer, and let's get into that. To be fair, there are certain situations where instant cash offers might be just appropriate, but not all the time. So bear with me, let's get into it. Number one is inherited properties. So when heirs live far away, let's say in another city, it's hard to take care of property. Property needs significant work, large amounts of money to fix it, or a quick resolution needed like in a trust, and the trustee has to perform in a timely manner, and there's no way to do it. Or there is a 1031 exchange, well, they don't know what to do and they need a quick cash. Or there's financial distress like facing foreclosure, need immediate cash, or just can't afford the repairs. Number three is quick relocation like job transfer, family situation, or military deployment, those situations. Or sometimes severe damage or even unique circumstances like divorces can trigger this kind of a quick cash offer. And there are alternatives to this that you should consider instead of jumping in and taking a cash offer. So before accepting any instant cash offer, consider these alternatives. Number one, the traditional sale with repairs and working with an agent usually nets highest price, takes longer, but gets you, the seller, more control over the entire process. So you can choose when to sell, how much to sell, whom to sell it. Number two is you can sell it as is in a traditional sale too. And it's faster if you do it for full renovation. And you can do better price adjustments and work with potential buyers through the offer itself. Number three is if you have no cash, then you could also get a HELOC loan for repairs, then fix it up and then sell it. It also gives you control of the sale, a better return on the investment, and more flexible timeline. Number four is you could fix it up and lease it out or generate immediate income and still maintain ownership of the property and then have a potential future sale. So in conclusion, are instant cash offers a scam? Not exactly, but they're definitely designed to profit from homeowners already in a very difficult situation. So while they can serve as a legitimate purpose in specific circumstances, most homeowners will lose significant equity by choosing this option. So before accepting any instant offer, get as many multiple offers on your property as possible through a traditional realtor as a sale, through the open market. Then you can calculate your total cost, how much you will net, consult with a real estate professional, an agent, and all other alternatives before you go that route of an instant cash offer. So if you like what you're listening to and you're curious about your property valuation, so you can click on the link below for a free, no obligation, accurate property evaluation or equity, and reach me at 510-374-2264. No obligation whatsoever. This is Robbie Thomas, your Bay Area downsizer. Until next time.